Hello world, so today is Friday, June 12th, 2026. It's like 2:30 p.m. and this is another vlog, a 10-minute raw and edited talk about what is top of mind. And this is the second one of today, and I wanted to capture this thoughts about what it means to solve a problem or create something difficult, like a business that makes money, right? Let's like making yourself the printer for this kind of reality, or like the medium for creating a product or service, an app that is used by many people, thousands of people, maybe tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people, or even millions of people, and they are taking their money and paying for this. Now, the concept or the idea that I'm like contemplating and meditating on is like the question is like, what does it take? And there are people out there that explore this idea, like that are like kind of like the solopreneur AI influencers, or like people like Alex Hormozy, and they break it down and they talk about all these different aspects of it, and they write books, or they have conferences, they have presentations, they have talks, they have podcasts, they have conversations about all of these ideas, right? About all of these things that you do, all of these practices, all of these challenges, solutions, this problem space. And what I'm really contemplating and grasping and thinking about and talking about is this awareness about what are the key things that you have to do, you have to be, or you have to enact, you have to perform, you have to impute, put out into the world, that would bring about that result that you want. And the specific example I'm talking about right now is a business, like an app that has like 100,000 users or 1 million users. And I have, like, we all have some sense of competency, or like success, or like skill, or like I think the right word is competency, a sense of competency in some action, like perhaps like drawing, or perhaps sports, or perhaps wrestling, or running, or like something like where you have where you measure an output and you're able to perform it. You're able to have the ability to produce this kind of outcome. This is the feeling of like competency, and like, and in life, this is just like a fundamental thing that we learn to do, is to solve these like problems that like allow us to attain competency in some area. And there are different aspects of this that are like, it comes down to learning and concepts like neuroplasticity, and it comes down to like, there's all these aspects, like also like feelings, and because we are mammals, we are biological beings, and we have certain kind of conditions and states and emotional makeups that define us in the moment. So but in the same time, we're also like, we're kind of like, in a sense, effectively printers, or able to like perform some kind of action, or perform some some set of steps that would allow us to like get to the end goal that we want. And so my musings, my contemplation here, my thinking that I'm doing like right now is about the steps, the prerequisites, the feelings that you, the actions that you do in order to attain a competency in something. And that could be, and I'm using it just as an example, like really the building a mobile app. And that's like really, to me, interesting right now, and I'm spending a lot of time thinking about it. That feeling of growth and resilience and trial and error, and you know, we have a tremendous amount of satisfaction from that process, right? Process of challenge, of growth. That's why people have hobbies. Some people love rock climbing, and some people love you know, painting or skateboarding or creating music. Or we have a joy in learning a new skill and attaining some competency in something. And now imagining that process is specifically like what it feels like, what kind of actions you take, what kind of actions help you get closer to that state. And that's a key step in the process of attaining that competency. It's like you have to have you have to know what you have to try, you know what you have to perform, what practices you have to do in order to get there. And in the world of like business, like AI or apps, is like that is a path, right? That's not so well mapped out. It's always a dynamic field, and it's always changing and evolving. And so there's not like a set of steps you have to do or things, but there are like guides, and there are certain steps and directions that are repeatable. So this meditation and contemplation about what it is that is required, what it is that is required to create this kind of change, this kind of reality of a business or a startup or an app. Is very much so. It's something that is required and should be explored and tracked. And like, because if you know how to do this, then you actually can make anything happen that you want. And that's like really where we get a lot of satisfaction from life, is when we are able to, you know, do these hard things, you know, make something really amazing, beautiful, like impactful. So a lot of joy in life comes from that, from knowing how to learn and evolve and create and achieve something that you want to achieve. So in my mind, it's like right now, being able to really discuss it and explore this idea is very fruitful, enriching, thoughtful, interesting. And so these vlogs are really a way to record my thoughts, and it's a thinking tool. So as a thinking tool is video vlogs are a wonderful tool for thinking, for documenting, for exploring, for playing, because then it allows you to go back and look at it and get a feel for. I've been in this thought area space before and connect the dots, and so that's my vlog. I really talked a lot about the idea of what it means to grow and progress, and specifically in business, and like how to make your goals a reality through this process of learning new skills. So ending it there, and as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. May you be free from suffering. Peace.